The kicker, Will Reichert, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Santa Clara. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. He's going to air one out right away. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll be 3rd down.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. This is caught at the 2, and he'll take it on in. T.J. Hawkinson, touchdown Vikings. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Reichert good with the extra point. And the Vikings are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. "7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be brought down past the 45.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. The speed on display. He's in. Isaac Guerendo. Touchdown, 49ers. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
15-yard pickup there. It'll be a Vikings 1st down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball is going to go.
It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. To the goal line and in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll send their tight end left. Here comes Guerendo. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the 1st quarter. And at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
A throw right side is intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
His drive will start on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. They'll put Addison in motion. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 21-7 lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. So after one, it's the Vikings with the edge. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And third down coming up.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. 3rd down coming up.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Here's a 3rd and 10. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the 1st down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
And he gets this up close to the 40. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He's going to keep it himself.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Here comes the jet sweep. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run. Here's Garendo. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They face 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's been a rough 1st half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, San Francisco. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Irving now on the return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
He connects with Jordan Addison. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. 2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. So we come upon halftime, and the visitors, the Vikings, on top, as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. 1st half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole. But that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Here's first and 10. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A run with Garenda. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. And that one not going to net too much. He'll get this down to the 31. Second down and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
And he missed it. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
A dive, and he's in! Chase Brown. Touchdown, Vikings. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will extend this third quarter lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Going to return this from the 10. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome?
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So we are through 3.
Let's control the trenches! Just get it in the pocket! Come on, be patient! That defense can't stop you!
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Tight end motioning left. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop. In motion, it's Jefferson.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now a give on the ground. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll put Addison in motion. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Some points on the scoreboard. Let's get it out of that zone.
On 1st down, here's Garendo. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
Keep it rolling, boys. That's it. Keep it rolling.
They'll look to throw. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's 2nd and 6. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Get in the end zone, fellas.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Those chains, keep it moving. Let's go, let's go,
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
Dig deep.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 36 yards.
If you call a jet sweep at the wrong time, he's getting plastered in the backfield. But if you call it at the right time, Mike, you'll hit them just as hard and pick up huge yardage. This, clearly the right time to call.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing the out route, and Ayuk has it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Timeout 40. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They motion the slot man left. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal. Back to the air one more time. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And not just any touchdown, but Greg, that is the first touchdown receipt. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And the Niners are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is